My friends, let me share something important with you today. Something that can change the way your body feels, the way your legs move, and even how deeply you sleep at night. If you're over 50 or 60, you may already know the feeling: leg cramps striking in the middle of the night, waking you up, leaving you rubbing your calves in pain, or struggling to take your first steps in the morning. These cramps are not just uncomfortable, they are your body's way of saying, "I need help." Now, vitamin D is more than just the sunshine vitamin. It's like the master switch for your muscles, bones, and circulation. Studies show that low levels of vitamin D are directly linked to muscle weakness, nighttime cramps, and poor balance in older adults. When you don't have enough of it, your muscles simply can't contract and relax properly. Talk to your doctor, get your levels checked, and don't ignore those signals, because when your legs are strong, your independence, your freedom, and your quality of life remain strong too. Take care of your body, give it what it needs, and let your legs carry you forward, not just pain-free, but with power, balance, and confidence. Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin, but its role in our health goes far beyond what most people realize. One of the most powerful benefits of vitamin D, especially for seniors, is the way it supports muscles and prevents painful cramps. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight, and our dietary habits often don't provide enough of it. This leads to deficiencies that quietly build up over time. The result? Muscles that feel weaker, legs that cramp up in the middle of the night, and movements that don't feel as steady as they used to. Many seniors think these problems are just a normal part of aging, but science tells us something different. These are often signals that the body is low in vitamin D. Muscles need vitamin D in order to contract and relax the right way. Think of your muscles as electrical systems. They run on calcium and magnesium, two minerals that help your muscle fibers fire and then release. Vitamin D acts like the key that allows your body to absorb those minerals and deliver them into the muscle cells where they are needed. Without vitamin D, it's like having wires without electricity running through them. The system doesn't work as it should, and the result is cramping, stiffness, and weakness. For seniors, this becomes even more important because nighttime cramps are not just painful. They disrupt sleep, increase fatigue, and even raise the risk of falls if you get up suddenly in the dark. Weak leg muscles also make it harder to stay active, walk with confidence, or maintain balance, which in turn affects independence and quality of life. Restoring vitamin D can be the turning point. With enough vitamin D in the body, calcium and magnesium are absorbed efficiently, the muscles receive what they need, and contractions become smoother and pain-free. Studies have shown that seniors with healthy vitamin D levels not only report fewer cramps, but also demonstrate stronger grip, better balance, and improved endurance. This means that something as simple as correcting a vitamin deficiency can give back mobility and confidence. Whether through safe sun exposure, foods rich in vitamin D like salmon, or a daily supplement, restoring this vital nutrient is like recharging your body's battery. When your muscles are strong and cramps are kept at bay, every step becomes easier, every night's rest becomes deeper, and life feels much more vibrant. Low vitamin D is not just about numbers on a lab test. It shows up in the body in ways that can dramatically affect daily life, especially for seniors. One of the clearest signs of deficiency is muscle weakness, and it often reveals itself first in the legs. Seniors may notice that climbing stairs feels harder than it used to, standing up from a chair takes more effort, or walking long distances leaves them unusually tired. These are not simply effects of aging. They are strong indicators that the muscles are not getting the nutrients they need to function. When vitamin D levels drop, the communication between the nerves and muscles weakens, which leads to slower reflexes, decreased power, and poor endurance. Another major concern linked to low vitamin D is nighttime leg cramps. Seniors frequently experience sudden, sharp calf pain that wakes them up from sleep, and the root cause is often overlooked. Without enough vitamin D, the muscles don't relax properly, leading to spasms that are both painful and disruptive. Over time, this loss of restful sleep contributes to fatigue during the day, creating a cycle of weakness, inactivity, and further decline in health. Balance is also heavily influenced by vitamin D. Research shows that deficiency can affect the nervous system and the inner ear, both of which play key roles in maintaining stability. Seniors with low vitamin D are more likely to stumble, sway, or even fall. This is critical because falls are one of the leading causes of injury in older adults. Something as simple as restoring vitamin D levels can help reduce this risk, strengthening the legs and improving coordination in ways that keep seniors independent and active. What makes this especially important is that many people don't realize they're deficient until the symptoms show up. Unlike vitamins you can feel immediately, vitamin D works behind the scenes, quietly supporting muscles, bones, and balance. When levels are too low, the decline can be subtle at first but steadily erodes mobility and confidence. Addressing this deficiency isn't difficult. Testing your vitamin D levels through a simple blood test can reveal the problem, and solutions range from safe sun exposure to supplements recommended by a doctor. By restoring this vital nutrient, seniors can regain strength, reduce cramps, and walk with steadier steps. It's a simple correction that delivers powerful results for both physical health and quality of life. Calcium and magnesium are two of the most important minerals for keeping muscles and bones healthy, but without vitamin D, the body cannot use them properly. This is why vitamin D is often called the gateway nutrient. It acts like a key that unlocks the door, allowing calcium and magnesium to be absorbed from the food we eat and delivered to the cells where they are needed. When vitamin D levels are low, even if someone is eating calcium-rich foods like milk, leafy greens, or nuts, much of it goes to waste. The body simply cannot pull those minerals into the bloodstream efficiently. For seniors, this becomes a serious problem because both calcium and magnesium play direct roles in muscle function and bone strength. Calcium is essential for muscle contractions. Every time you move your leg, take a step, or even blink, calcium ions are released into the muscle fibers to trigger movement. Magnesium, on the other hand, helps the muscle relax after contraction. Together, they work in perfect balance. Calcium contracts, magnesium relaxes. Without enough vitamin D, this balance is disrupted. Calcium is not absorbed properly, magnesium is not used effectively, and the result is muscle cramps, spasms, or stiffness. Seniors often feel this as those sudden nighttime leg cramps or a persistent heavy feeling in the muscles. But the importance doesn't stop there. Calcium is also critical for bone health, and vitamin D ensures that the calcium you consume actually makes it to your bones instead of being lost. Without enough vitamin D, bones gradually weaken, increasing the risk of fractures. Magnesium also helps regulate electrical signals in nerves and muscles, preventing misfires that can lead to cramping or twitching. All of this shows how interconnected these nutrients are, and vitamin D is at the center of that connection. By supporting the absorption and utilization of calcium and magnesium, vitamin D essentially fuels both strength and flexibility. Seniors who restore their vitamin D levels often notice fewer cramps, stronger legs, and more energy. It becomes easier to stay active, walk with confidence, and enjoy restful sleep without painful interruptions. In the bigger picture, this combination also helps protect long-term independence because strong muscles and bones reduce the risk of falls and injuries. Correcting vitamin D deficiency is not just about adding one vitamin, it's about unlocking the full potential of other essential minerals that keep the body moving freely and comfortably well into later years. Vitamin D may be essential for muscle and bone health, but one of the most common challenges, especially for seniors, is getting enough of it. The most natural source is sunlight. When the skin is exposed to the sun's UVB rays, the body produces vitamin D on its own. However, as people age, the skin becomes less efficient at this process. Seniors often spend more time indoors, wear protective clothing, or live in areas with limited sunlight during parts of the year. All of these factors make it harder to rely solely on the sun to maintain healthy vitamin D levels. Even in sunny climates, many older adults are still found to be deficient. Food provides another source, though it can be limited. Fatty fish such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel are among the best natural options, delivering a strong dose of vitamin D in every serving. Egg yolks and liver provide smaller amounts, while many dairy products, plant-based milks, and breakfast cereals are fortified to help boost intake. For seniors who already struggle with reduced appetite or dietary restrictions, getting enough vitamin D through food alone can be difficult. Still, including these foods regularly can make a difference, especially when combined with other sources. Because sunlight and diet often fall short, supplementation becomes the most reliable way for many seniors to ensure they are getting the right amount. A simple daily vitamin D supplement, recommended by a doctor, can raise and maintain healthy levels. For some people, especially those with very low blood levels, higher doses may be necessary under medical supervision. The type of supplement also matters. Vitamin D3 is generally considered more effective than vitamin D2 in raising levels in the body. It's important to remember that vitamin D is fat-soluble, meaning it is absorbed better when taken with meals that contain healthy fats, such as avocado, nuts, or olive oil. This ensures the body can use it effectively. Regular blood tests can help monitor levels, since both deficiency and excess should be avoided. For seniors, restoring vitamin D through these sources is about more than just preventing cramps or weakness. It's about preserving mobility, protecting bones, supporting the immune system, and maintaining energy. Whether through safe sun exposure, a diet rich in vitamin D foods, or a daily supplement, this vitamin becomes a cornerstone of healthy aging, allowing the legs to stay strong and the body to function at its best.